Good morning, everyone.
Hi.
How are you?
Morning.
Morning, mate.
Hey, Al. All right. Looks like everything's good. Hey, Locke, Jim, Spooky, Joey, Luca, Don, Glenn. Good morning. Alrighty, so what we've got, let's have a look over here. We've got a little bit of news. Forex Factories stating we've got a bunch of PMIs. They're saying that they are yellow folder. They're not expecting much impact from these. Then we have on Financial Juice, we have the same users are red folder. And then on FX Street, they are medium impact. So who knows which one's right? We've got 3 different opinions here. Anyway, we do have newsers on. We have some comments by Schnell over here, Schnabel, whatever, from the ECB, talking about further rate hikes are unlikely given the November inflation print. So I haven't taken that as bullish. But I'm wondering if the market's going to interpret that as potentially that there's demand for business might be coming to an end. So I still think I'm very bullish in the market. I'm just wondering how they're going to interpret this initially. So we'll see. Other than that, not much to report. We have taken we've taken the New York low from my charts, from one of my other sources. We haven't quite taken the New York low, so it's very touch and go here. Either way, yesterday we kind of just ranged. We had decent volatility in the London session. We moved 75 pips, and then we just ranged, and then like retested the low, retested the high, came back, retested the high again, and then we just gapped down actually overnight, and we've sort of stuck in this little range. This range here is currently in between my 4-hour zones. So I've got let me just full screen this over here. 4 hours back all the way to August. I'm treating this as a, actually it's more the 2 hour. I don't know, spent too much time because we covered this in more detail yesterday. But you can see like this green box that we've got. Oh, where's my pen? A second, just gotta try and minimize something here. Just struggling to minimize it. Come on. Oh, something's taken over my toolbar, so I can't actually get this down. There we go. Got it. All right. Sorry about that. Had to get my trusty pen. Okay, so the 2 hour chart, this green rectangle is I've just gathered most of the wicks, most of the bodies. I understand there's an Asian high here. I understand there's a monthly level inside of here, but this area is like an order block. Then I've got this green box over down here on the 1 hour time frame. This one is, if we go over here. This one is my resistance based on this candle and this one. So that should be, I must have moved it somehow, but it should be like this. There you go. So that's my resistance. So my resistance at that time, now we're broken above it, so now support for me. All right, so 2 hour OB, 1 hour support now. Okay, if if we go all the way to current price, you can see that we're ranging just underneath OB, and then if we break under here, we've got liquidity at the London low, we've got the New York low, which is has it been taken, has it not been taken, depends on your charts. If we can actually get a significant close under here, barring any fake out, immediate fake out, then I don't see why we can't come down to the support area, and then maybe that will create that bottom wick I'm looking for the monthly chart, and then we can do the year-end rally. Joey, when do we start to consider the monthly level at 16,472 with all this bullishness? Any reactions off of it, you always consider it, especially for lower time frames. Alan, hello, how are you? So outside of that, we have, let's go to the 30-minute chart. Oh, let's keep everything full screen, I guess. So the question is really, have we taken the New York low or not? Or is it a double bottom? The 15-minute candle, we've had, we did have like a liquidity candle form from it. We've come down and we've started retesting the wick. So this is a viable entry. It just depends if you want to be entered in before London Open, which is not for another 25 minutes. If we could sweep it and we are starting to like show 3-minute candles closing above here, then I wouldn't mind giving it a go. We do have this 30-minute wick to deal with. It was just before the Euro Open, but I actually don't mind. I don't mind this shot. I don't really have. I've got a liquidity candle here. I don't mind giving this a shot. You'd want to be in the trade down here or even over here to give yourself like the best opportunity, the best entry. But if we can start closing above here, then I don't see why Euro low is not actually just the pre-London, like the Euro sweeping New York low. If it has swept your New York low, and then starting to close above this resistance, then we can start see Euro really create that bullishness. TradingView says Euro missed NY by 0.2. Yeah, it depends on. It really depends on chart to chart. Chart to chart. Now, if we are breaking above this London high, then I reckon we might have a reaction from this monthly level or this Asian level. I think we could start like this could be a bit of a bumpy area. This 16,466 to 16,476 area, but I would like to. I would like to see a better reaction up here and then price breaking underneath here. Ideally at some stage today, if we can see that, then I would like to then start. I have more confidence selling for the remainder of the week. I'm just not sure if we're going to have like much of a breakout this week until we get because we've got NFP. I think NFP on Friday is going to play a very important role in all equities, NAS, European equities, S&P. So we shall see, huh? We shall see. Don smelling the bears. What do you guys reckon? Morning, Maron. I think we've gathered liquidity from here. I think we could get more. I think we could definitely get more. So if we did push underneath here with like a London Open sweep, taking the liquidity from Euro, New York if it hasn't been hit, and then you've got London just over here to the left as well. I think if we are seeing price pushing down and seeing any sign of liquidity being picked up, then I reckon you could get that reaction. Whether that reaction is going to be the low of the day is undecided, but I think you could get that reaction from there. If we can push up quite comfortably, come down, then I think we could find another reaction to continue the trend. But be careful trading off of Asian high. Other than that, it's just going to be a wait and see. Just unsure as well with this news. I don't think it's going to have an impact, but we've got three different places, 3 different economic calendars all showing some are high impact, some are medium impact, some are low impact, so that's a bit strange. Looking for possible reactions off London low liquidity yesterday. Yeah, that kind of, over here. All of that makes sense. Lead left hand, hoping price would go down to 16,388, which is D1 bullish FVG. Yeah, it's around the same ballpark that we're looking. Only other thing I haven't looked at NAS. Oh, holy, fire out. NAS has started moving. 60 pips, fire out. Jeez. Some nice entries on NAS for New York session. Yeah, the only other thing I've got my eye on, I do have an alert on Aussie Yen. Given this, the RBA came out softer, more dovish than I was expecting. Thought they would actually be holding that, come out a bit more hawkish. But I am looking for, on a currency, I've keep an eye on this area, this alert, 96.5. And then also 96 flat. I quite like if I could see a reaction, liquidity candle, as a bit more of like a trade that I'd hold for the rest of the week, would be from underneath 96 if I find the right bullishness, and then looking to take that back up. Japan did come out with quite a bit softer, CPI. Where are they? Where is the Japanese CPI? Is it? Oh, must have just crept in last night. So Tokyo core CPI, it was quite a big miss. Other reports said it was a bit more of a bigger miss. So I reckon that will bring them back into their because they sort of were threatening to come off their ultra easy monetary policy. I think this will just shelve those plans for a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised to see yen give back some of the gains they've made over the past little period. So I do have an alert at these areas, and I'd look for like a 15-minute or plus rejection wick, or even if it comes down, breaks these like into these green areas, comes out, makes a lower high, forms a higher low, then starts breaking that lower high, then I'll look to hold that to sort of retrace a lot of this move. But the main focus is on scalping for now. This is a scalping session, but that was kind of what I got my eye on for a currency. Jim Kaka's a big gap this morning, could feel some. Yeah, so did German. On my MetaTrader, I've actually got a fairly decent gap. France 40 does usually have gaps because it doesn't have an Asian session. Nas is building some liquidity. There's definitely the moments to the downside. However, if we are pushing these areas, I want to be notified. While I was saying, being careful going long off the Asian high, because Asian high is liquidity, so it could bounce deeper than you expect. I'm talking about if price pushes up, hits the Asian high, and is reacting, be careful buying into that reaction without having the right confirms. Just to make sure you're not on this side of the triangle. You want to wait till you've got the right confirm so you're on that side of the triangle. If this is your triangle. Upside down triangle. Need something to close above here. Come on, close above. What time is it for me? It's 10 to 8 in the morning. 7:50. I'm in the UK. Any plans to move country just for time zones? No. Nope. But I will move back to Australia at some stage in the next couple of years. And that's a bit of a bummer for New York trading. For London trading is fine. But yeah, for like New York opens, it's going to be a bit awful. Especially so many of the good moves are so many of the good moves for like NAS and things are like an hour and about 1 to 2 hours after the NYSE. That's super late in Sydney. Yeah, WA is good. For the time frame there is good. Asia would be nice as well. But UK is great for this. Alright, we're going to close above. 5 minute has. NYSE for you is 10:30 Philippine time zone. Yeah, that's not too bad. Nice and quiet in the house. Family can leave you alone a little bit if you need to concentrate. That 4 minutes really struggling to break above, isn't it? Oh well. Nine minutes till we go. So let's go time. Ever so slowly making these lower highs. Sorry, higher highs and higher lows. Ever so slightly. What was that? The pump and the DXY, Dixie, was it? Yeah. Let's have a look. Not surprised overnight, given that we had Aussie interest rates. All interest rate decisions generally will have an effect because they've been so pegged to the US dollar. Oh, look at UK 100. Even UK 100 had a nice move. Just German, that seems to be a bit of a laggard today. There's Dixie. Oh, pumping overnight. Barely moved. No wick on the 5 min candle. Yeah, nothing, just opened and it went straight down. Oh, it looks like midnight. The sun doesn't come up now. We're getting close. What is it? The 5th of December. In 2 weeks, we're going to have the shortest day. But right now, sun doesn't rise until 8:06. Another 15 minutes, and then the sun sets. It's dark. 3:45. Yeah, it sucks. What have I got as well? I've got 4 degrees today. This is when everyone starts taking vitamin D. What does no wick tell you? It means it will come back to that stage, that area at some stage. When you've got a bearish candle with no top wick, then that's an imbalance, so it'll come back and retest that area. Yeah, Dan. Same as when you get a blue candle with no bottom wick, that's got a wick on it. But if say if it didn't, price would come back to it generally, more often than not. So when we look at the 3 minute chart, you got one here as well. So price could can come up to there. So I like to, they don't all get filled straight away, but I do like to use them as targets. What's this? A mother was born on the shortest day of the year and a son was born on the longest day of the year, yet they share the same birthday. How's this possible? Other side of the world. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, because it'll be the longest day in Australia soon, won't it be? On the 21st-ish. Oh, really? Your wife and son? Crazy. Anyone know why the Spanish index has been going up? No. It is earning seasons. So, I guess maybe one of the main ones. Oh, Aussie dropped. One of the maybe one of the Spanish top 35 companies released some good news. Oh, unemployment figures were good. When was that? Yesterday? That was yesterday. Oh, some news has crept in. Money markets price 84% chance of a 25 basis points ECB rate cut in March, up from 72% on Monday. That'd have to be a positive driver. Okay, we're going to finally get a close above. 3 minutes looking good. 3 minute close above, little gap up. Yeah, it looks good to keep on going now. So close now to London Open though. What I'd love to see is London just no wick candle straight down into this liquidity pool, liquidity candle, then straight back up. That's what I'd like to see. Yeah, so my plan that I'd like to see ultimately would be this. But I think because on my broker, I've already taken the New York low. But if we hadn't taken the New York low, that's what I'd be looking for this London Open. If we have taken the New York low, then it's a bit of a shame, because these would be your better entries. But we've got no wick candle here now, so hopefully do come back and do at least a little bit of a sweep. Maybe because if we have taken New York low, and we leave in London low alone, then I would just want to see a liquidity candle like say here. If we haven't taken the New York low, depending on different liquidity providers, then I'd want to see a liquidity candle lower. But we'll see. We'll see when price, if it does come back down, if it forms the price action, I'll execute no matter what. If it doesn't, then I'll just happily let this go. I know there's plenty of great opportunities later on. I don't need to rush anything today. At least the charts are in sync. Oh, there we go, damn it. At least the charts are in sync this morning. Yesterday it was a bit weird how they were literally like 10-second delay. Alright, so London Open's opened with a bit of a bang. 20 pips straight away. Okay, can I come down and sweep this area and go long? Did anyone buy from under here? Like on like pre? I know some people do like to take trades before London opens. I'm sure there were a few that would have seen that as an opportunity. You've got the liquidity candle. We're close to that session low point of interest, and we've got the retest. Dan, you took it. Cool. Close it for 20 pips. Not bad, not bad. That's good. Definitely is a viable trade if you're happy to take trades pre-London. All right, now can we show some sort of... I don't register this as enough liquidity for a substantial down move, but it may be. Because there is that Asian 50%. We took out the no wick on the 30-minute candle. I don't really want to be taking trades inside of this zone. Like entries inside of this zone. Oh yeah, John. You called it yesterday. I remember you saying gold hit 2020. That was 1,000 pips, wasn't it? 2140. So 1,200 pips it moved yesterday on gold. Jeez, so freaking massive. It's the biggest day I've ever seen. Looks like it wants to sweep the high of the day first. Yeah. Morning, Heath. How are you? You saying because you closed early, Dan? Where was your entry? Where did you get in? Ideally, it's from this bit. But 20 pips, I wouldn't sneeze at that. Pre-London, that's a good move.
Yeah, I got in as that candle's gone bullish on that sector injection on the retest.
This one?
Yeah, right there, right there.
Good one. We're getting close. If we push up and we take Asian high, I see a rejection candle, or I'll actually take it down. I think this could be I think we could have, given those comments, given we might not see like massive bullish volume to break out of this area. So because I've missed the buy, it just doesn't fit in with my timing to take a trade. If we can just push cleanly up, we've taken the euro high, we've taken, it's just all my charts are a little bit iffy. Like this on my broker, we did take the New York low, so that was a liquidity grab. Now as this price has pushed up, it's taken the Asian 50, it's taken the euro high, and then we've got the Asian high right over here. So to me, that's grabbing good liquidity at these different points. I just feel like it's not quite enough of just the euro high and Asian 50. I would also like it to take the Asian, did I say Asian high? I said euro high, Asian 50. I want it to also take Asian 50 in this basically this candle, so that the 15-minute candle or the 30-minute candle, these ones, contain a lot of liquidity just inside of it. And I want to see a reaction like the next candle, break the high, give us a liquidity candle, and then be able to take some of the pullback. That's my idea. If it turns around from here without going higher, and we're able to, without a doubt, sweep into this New York low, London low area, and gives the same reaction, then I don't mind taking it long either. You see all these tempting candles as well. Very tempting. I remember yesterday we also got a tempting candle around this time, like 10 minutes into the open. That was here, inside of this area. I'm keeping an eye on NAS as well, by the way. If I see anything, I'll flag it. I've got a couple. I've got a couple levels that I'm just keeping the price on my other charts on the side here. How are you, Sarah? Yeah, it's looking like it just wants to continue. Looks like it's just priming for a breakout. Dangerous though. Very similar price action to yesterday. Maybe we'll give the exact same move, push up into this light grey zone, and then come back down. Oh, a sec. I can hear crying in the next room. I'll be back. Hopefully nothing happens. Give me 5 minutes. All right, moving up over here. Damn, nice move. Where am I looking for the potential reaction rejection? Above the New York high, above the London high. Maybe even this monthly level. Probably the monthly level, actually. We'll see. We'll see. I have to see like how prices move. Like watching the candles unfold is quite important as well. If it's erratic and really bumpy looking, then I would say that there's still bullish momentum in the candle. The only thing I don't like about looking for reactions from the New York high and the London high is the London high, the price of it is at 16,456, which puts that over about here. So the distance from here to here to me is not a lot. You know, London can easily have like 80 pips in that first hour candle, and that's a 50 pip hour candle. So it could push up a bit higher. 30 pips, 10 more pips above that would be the monthly level, and then above that's the Asian high, which would be around that sort of usual end range. But we'll see what kind of candle it gives as well. I mean, that is looking like a really nice candle, having swept the Asian high. So this has gained liquidity here. That would technically be enough. Because we can combine the liquidity grabs. This is a liquidity grab. This is a liquidity grab. So are we able to finally drop from here? I don't really want to enter from here though, because that's my stop loss is, like, I would like to give it a bit of a wider stop loss, as in wider above the high. And already if I entered like here, my stop loss is going to be, yeah, I don't give it much room. At this stage, I reckon that there's better opportunities from higher. So I'd say that this is still a bit more of a pullback. I don't really want to enter for longs just yet though. Notice where we're reacting potentially from as well is this no wick candle. Oh, good one, Tom. As a reaction zone, nice one. Yeah, when the candle's this size, I like it to retest this wick area. Morning, Leon. Kind of risky, but I was considering going long. To fill this wick. And then keep on pushing. But because I'm so far away from support, my stop loss is questionable. Check the squad. All right, I'll check that. Reaction off a descending trend line. Oh yeah. Yeah, that definitely could work. It sucks trading in the range. The range makes these session highs and lows less reliable. Razik, are we running 2 streams? There are 2 streams. There's one for my channel, my normal one. And then there's the one that Trading Nut has on his channel. It's the same stream. But like I close that one first, the Trading Nut one. I continue on my one, so I don't want to have like just the one. Plus there's different like he's got his sponsorship that he needs to have up there as well. Oh, but no, sorry, Razik, as well. You are saying, like, because you're not seeing some of those comments and questions. It's coming from, I've got my Zoom, my group, my students. Damn, this is slow. Apart from this wick higher, and these two little wicks have basically been in a 11 pip range for nearly half an hour here. Yeah, I agree, Joey. Dodgy. Doesn't give me any confidence to execute on anything inside of here, so it's just gonna have to play the waiting game. So far, the only decent opportunity, decent trade, comes from I quite like the 4-minute time frame. It's been pretty nice lately, but you've seen this on the 3-minute as well. But this area, so price came down, approaching the New York low, whether it was a hit on your charts or not, but it was damn close. Either way, we know there's liquidity always at a NY session. Now we've got NY high up here, but this was your NY low, and as price came down to it, we got a couple candles, or a candle at least, that has liquidity in it, where it broke the low of the previous candle, closed higher. So now this is grabbed that liquidity. So liquidity is contained inside of this wick. That liquidity needs to go somewhere. So price pushed up, okay, came down, got a lovely little retest of this area. Stop loss can go below here, exactly where Dan got in, and then you look for to offload that liquidity. Usually a New York session reaction is good for 20 or 30 pips. 20 to 30 pips. So that was, sometimes it's going to go more, but you're usually safe to say I'm going to try grab 20 pips out of that, and that was the move. That was the move. Timing of it though is questionable, whether you take that or not, because it is before London Open. And it's a little bit early for me to wake up. Literally I was changing nappies around this time, breakfast this time, reading, seeing what news was ahead as it was happening. So it's too early for me to actually plus setting the streams up and everything, it's too early for me to execute on those. So I prefer to wait for the London Open. Now waiting for something to happen in the London session. This candle has grabbed liquidity from these above areas. It hasn't retested inside of this wick area. And entering here, I find my stop loss is probably going to be too big. So I'd like to see a bit more confirmation. Plus, this is just an Asian high sweep. I like the zone. I do like the zone, but I would prefer it to have taken like an actual session high, like a substantial session high, being a London or New York. I find they're safer to take, and I'm not in the business today on Tuesday morning to make some rash decisions, because I know there's going to be some awesome trades later. MM posted yours in Discord as well. Are you talking about the your Hong Kong ones that you took? They were bangers. Oh, No Man's Land. Did your idea? Yeah. Oh, this is pretty much the same. Yeah, same thing. Same thing that that Don was sort of pointing out. Like you had both looking at trendline liquidity. So no top wick on the M15. Yep, beautiful. NY high, beautiful. Previous daily high, and so far the monthly high. Nice chart work, nice and clean. Nice and clean. Yeah, it's making us wait today. Which does beg the question then, are they also waiting for these PMI today, for these PMIs to come out? Because that means there's news in 10 minutes. Remember, we were unsure. Well, it's uncertain how, because it's yellow folder here. It is the medium folder on these four, and on financial juice, they're red folder. Oh, okay, we got some more. UK interest rate swaps bring forward expectations for the burst BOE rate cut, almost fully priced in for June 2024. I think these guys are getting a bit ahead of themselves. Is anyone looking at US oil buys? There are some people. James, are you here? You look at oil, don't you? It's very low priced, isn't it? Given all this uncertainty with the rate cut, oil production cuts. 70 and 80 seems to be like the range that it stays in. So I think the powers that be trying to keep it under 80. The oil producing countries, most of them, want it to stick around 80. They don't want it to be down this low. So this could be definitely a suitable buy zone. It's just so political. Oil's so political that I find it gives me a headache trying to trade it. Razik, how do I know if you are in specific color? You mean in a trade? Is that what you're asking? If that's what you're asking, I'll put a box. I'll put something like this. That's how you'll know I'm in a trade. It'll either be a sell one or a buy one. At the moment, when the price is just ranging, not really going anywhere, I am tempted to buy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to buy here. Because I don't see this as enough liquidity being picked up. And whilst we're coming down, I wouldn't mind seeing something closing above these wicks, though. If that's the case, I am tempted to give this one a shot. I'm gonna wait for these ones to close, though, this candle. Naz, yeah, I'm keeping my eye on that one. It's kind of in no man's land as well. Just been doing the same price action as German. I'm gonna give this one a shot of low risk. With low risk, I'm gonna give this a shot, see if we can push up. Low risk because I don't really know where my stop loss, like I don't want to put my stop loss down under here because risk reward. I don't want to keep my stop loss under here because of risk reward either. I don't really want it to see. I want this to be the liquidity grab and the little fake out. So I'm just going to leave it just underneath it. I'm going to look to target to extend, fill this wick, extend that, and then push into this New York high. So that would give it 25 pips. It's dangerous though because we trade in this range and it's just been going sideways for like 40 minutes. So what gives us a sense that it's going to break out now? What about gold? I'm not looking at gold today for London session. Maybe New York session, but not London. If it's pushing up into this wick and coming back down to the entry, then what I'll do is I'll break even this one pretty quickly, I think. It's because I don't really like the price action. Don't like the momentum that we're seeing. At that stage I'll be up 10 pips and I don't want to take a loss if I'm up 10 pips. We've got first a batch of Italian PMI coming out in 2 minutes. Which broker do you use trade indices? At the moment, because I'm doing a prop account challenge with trading nut as well, so I'm using the one that I'm forced to. Not forced to, I don't want to say forced to, but the one that the prop account Blue Guardians with. So they use 8 cap. I'm not going to say whether that's the typical spreads that 8 cap offer or anything, but the spreads for German 40 are not good. On my personal account that I use, I run with Pepperstone, and the spreads are much better for indices. Well, for German 40 anyway. So personal accounts Pepperstone, the prop accounts they use an 8 cap. No good. Damn. Damn. Is it finally going to give some direction then? Yeah. Oh. I rolled the dice, took a trade, a risky trade, inside of this range, hoping that this was the candle that was finally going to move price. Look, I was looking hopeful at one stage, then just turned around. So, oh well. That's the shitty side about trading in the range. Trying to force something inside of here. Got to keep your risk low, just in case, because like this is pretty sideways. I don't want to risk any more. Like I don't want to have a wider stop loss. I really wanted this to be the floor, so there's no point holding something that's not looking good. And once it's breaking underneath here, yeah. If it took sells, if you were in those sells, then yeah, good on you. Definitely took my stop loss. Let's see if this news can create a bit more momentum so that we can actually get a better direction. Yeah, hopefully. If it actually comes down and takes a New York low, I'll give it a second shot for those buys. Let's see, what was the news? Did they... Italian... Good numbers. Putin to discuss oil markets in the UAE and Saudi. What's NAS doing? So NAS is dropping a bit as well. Yeah, it's almost as soon as I entered. Had a little bit of a push, and then it was bloody just down, down, down. Typical. So I'll give those longs another go if we can get a rejection candle underneath here. And I'm anticipating that this is the move, and I'm trying to trade on this side, the way back up. If it turns around from here, I'd be pretty annoyed. See you, Glenn. Why aren't you in the Zoom? French numbers up now. Yeah, as expected. German's just about out. God, what a session! What a session we're having. Hey Hannah, how are you? Yeah, I'm not far behind you, Daniel. It seems to be just has been a dog, just sort of ranging, little push down, enough to take out my trade. Come down, resweep these areas. Now we're just going to hesitate again. Too slow. Too slow today. I think it's better to save the rest of my bullets, I think. Unless price is coming into this area, I'll put an alert here. I will look for longs underneath here if I get the price action, the right price action. That's the liquidity candle. I also want to see it come down to that area nice and clean, because if it comes down with nice clean candles and gives a rejection, it's easier for it. If it's just going to be a pullback, it's easier to get that pullback. If it's going to be the low of the day, then hopefully we can break above some structure and then keep on pushing up. But if it grinds down like this, if it grinds down, then as soon as it gets to like your point of interest or Zoi or Poi, then it can just stay, have you held here for ages. I really hate that kind of price action. Really hate watching it when it's like this. Yeah, good idea, Peter, Dave. Is that level the previous UK low? It's the yeah, that is Joey, the previous UK low. See, I was thinking about if I had the trade that I took, because I wanted to keep it at low risk. My entry was about here. Like I kept my stop loss here, just to keep the risk reward in my favor, targeting this area. The safer place for me to keep my stop loss is underneath here, but just the risk reward didn't make sense in that stage, these circumstances. So I'd rather wait for, instead of holding price all the way down just to survive, I'd rather just cut my losses early, keep my risk low, let it hit in full, and then try look for a different opportunity. But it's just annoying, man. The price is annoying right now. Yeah, look at it. All right, well, I'm gonna save the rest of my bullets and wait for volume to actually come in. I want to see some decent moves, so I don't want to trade inside of this range again. I'll probably take another loss, and then it'll annoy me for the day. I'd rather just wait for my zones to be hit. What I should do. That's usually the better case. Oh, bloody hell. Anyway, all right. Sorry about this. Sorry about the slow market, guys. We're starting to see some volatility creep in, but I actually do have to scoot. I've got something at 9:30 as well, so I'm gonna keep my stream going for a bit longer. But the trading nut one, guys, been going for a little bit. Sorry about the bad idea there. All right. If you want to continue, my channel's Haydos FX. I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Now it's just my YouTube going. We'll watch for another 20 minutes. That's freaking annoying. Price pulling back. Literally just came as the liquidity in this instance. Just swept me. So how could have I read this better? Could have trusted the 15-minute candle, which is basically the same candle as that. And remember I said that it's dangerous to be looking for longs off of the Asian high. And it really the timing of it just screwed me, because I thought looking for longs would have been dangerous, but I really thought gave it enough time to pick up, having all these rejection wicks. Really thought there would have been enough time for it to have created that support to then go and retest this high. Really didn't. I didn't really want to see that happen. Oh, bloody hell. Freaking annoying.
Just not giving us that anticipation entry for the sell either, is it? It's not giving us that pullback into the wick. It's just the rejection candle and then down it goes.
Yeah, I think it's just trade inside of a range.
Yep.
So we did get the German numbers come out. What were they? German should be out. Let me refresh this.
They're all good.
Oh, they're all good. Yeah, freaking hell. Now I'll probably just keep on going. Literally just swept me. Now I'll pull into this 15-minute wick. You're going to do a wick fill. New hours just opened. Can it do a full wick fill? We went long on the last dip. Oh, nice one, Dave. Yeah, bloody hell. I wish I waited for that sweep. Couple of 3-minute imbalance candles still below. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna outsmart me today though. I think I'm gonna get going. Hopefully I'll watch it for a bit more to see if it can just break up higher, but I'm not going to waste any more bullets here. I'm going to save them for Naz. Come on, fill that wick. Come on, push. Push. Come on, man. M15 gave a nice long entry.
I've totally misread this morning.
Yeah, bloody awful today. So have I.
The only reasonable entry on the 4-minute, there was HCS right at the bottom of this move up. It's the first bit of HCS on the 4-minute.
Yeah.
But I misread that move up and down at whatever it was.
Yeah, I like the 4-minute.
8:30.
I like the 4-minute before the stream. The rest of it was awful.
Yeah, that one with the one from 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, that was a decent one as well.
But it showed HCS, and I was thinking that was it. It was on its way down. Oh well, I've used my 2 bullets.
Me too, mate. Oh, mate, I've used my bullet. I'm going to save the other one.
I think I'll see what happens at 9:30. They've got investing.com investing.com was showing the composite PMI for GDP as red folder.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll see if I might go really low risk something there if it's at a level above this range that it's in at the moment.
Yeah.
Below.
Bloody range is frustrating.
Yeah.
There'll be range traders loving this day. Absolutely loving this. So there's a market for everyone. Just not everyone at the same time.
That 4-minute actually has provided a few little nice entries. That at 7:20, whatever it's 7:28.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, when a few people said they got in there, I didn't even see that. And it gave a nice entry yesterday as well, the 4-minute.
Hmm.
Might have to keep it up permanently.
Come on. Just move up. Fill these wicks. It's now the time. Bloody hell. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it. I misread it today. Just this trading inside this range just sucks. So it's kind of getting frustrated with it now. As soon as my frustrations get here, I think I don't want to force anything, especially I'm getting close. I need to go eat something, have a coffee, and then prepare for my thing I've got at 9:30. So sorry about today, guys. It's hope you guys did well. Hope you guys did better than I did. I'm going to keep my eye on this area. I love this area. And then I'm also going to keep my eye on the Asian high up here. That was from the end of August. No, end of August, yeah. No, 1st of August. 1st of August. So, yeah. Hopefully it just breaks and just flies. We get some clean moves, but I don't know, man. It's just been so slow. So, risk preservation is paramount in these conditions. Okay. Oh, Heath, you got a free short scalps? Oh, I'm glad. I'm really pleased for you guys. Yeah, brilliant. All right, guys. Well, I'm out. So I will see you tomorrow. Yes, I was going to say I might be in New York stream, but Maddie's got immunizations today, so we're going to be out all day, and then she's going to be grumpy. So appreciate you guys for being here. Sorry about the bad signal. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, catch you later.
Thanks.